Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tennis with Kute, where common sense is still legal for now. And speaking of common sense, South Africa just got slapped across the geopolitical face by Uncle Sam, and the ANC is acting shocked like they didn't see it coming. That's right, America officially tired of our ruling party's TikTok levy foreign policy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today will be a quick episode. Quick episode. Republican Congressman Greg Steube, God bless him, has introduced a bill so spicy it made Naledi Pandor spill her rooibos. The Addressing Hostile and Antisemitic Conduct by the Republic of South Africa Act of 2025. Catchy name, isn't it? Basically, it tells South Africa, cut the nonsense or the aid taps run dry. Simple, direct capitalist efficiency at its finest. Now, what we have is this is happening while apparently the ANC thought it was a good idea to take Israel to the ICJ and hang out with Hamas and Iran and the Taliban like it's some kind of anti-West Avengers reboot. Hamas delegation was so welcomed like they were freaking state banquet. Meanwhile, they signed refinery deals with Iran like sanctions don't exist. And now the Americans are saying, cool story, bro, no more money. Cut the money. The US will cut close to 6 billion in funding. According to political analyst RAMAPHOSA, yes, even he's sounding alarm bells. This could cost us billions in foreign aid investment. Now, you know the stuff that actually builds roads, creates jobs, and isn't misused by corrupt cadres to buy more Range Rovers and Louis Vuitton belts? That's what the US will be cutting. So it's going to be a rough time for the ANC. Wait for it. It gets juicier. The bill will also, or rather allows for the US President Donald Trump to slap sanctions on any South African leader found promoting anti-Semitic policies. Translation, if you use international courts to weaponize countries such as Israel, Mar-a-Lago is coming for you. Another thing to remember is, to make matters worse, Trump just proposed a 10% tariff on all BRICS nations for trading with, or for proposing on trading on non-dollar basis, right? Which means, as you would have seen, President Donald Trump sent out a letter this past Monday to our President Cyril Ramaphosa about 30% tariffs. Now, we all know that there is going to be a possibility of an extra 10% tariffs on those 30% tariffs that have been proposed. Now, while we're at it, it's very important to note that the American government is proposing sanctioning various leaders, sanctioning Palestinian leaders, Iranian leaders, and South African leaders. So the time of Julius Malema and his racist cabal is coming to an end. Gone are those days, Julius. And, you know, another thing is South Africa's foreign policy is based on hatred, and this thing of will carry colonization till death. Now, the US is actually telling South Africa that the world in general has moved on. So you should also move on, South Africa. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, South Africa is still going to be in for a long haul. And look, here's the hard truth. You cannot run a modern economy on vibes, slogans, and Soviet-era alliances. Foreign policy is not a TikTok-based challenge. And when you chase away Western investors, cuddle up with Tehran, and treat Israel like your punching bag, guess what? The global free market punches back. And I agree. So now Trump is back with tariffs, with penalties, with fire in his belly, and the ANC, they're left with legs, hashtags broken trade deals, foreign affairs ministries that are broken down, and a model UN team. Pathetic. So if you're wondering why the Rand's in free fall, US officials aren't taking calls, and South African diplomats look like they just found out Woolies is closing, now you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, South Africa is really facing a tough time that no one is speaking about. So, yes, we have seen the tariffs coming through, which I've mentioned before in previous videos, will affect Citrusdale, will affect citrus markets, will affect steel and metal markets in South Africa. They will affect the automotive sector. We're expecting to lose a possibility of 35,000 jobs in the citrus industry, and from the automotive sector, close to about 100,000 jobs. So it is really, really, really getting bad, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where South Africa's future is going. I don't have the answer, unfortunately. So, but what I can tell you is Trump is coming in hard on South Africa. He is coming in very hard, and he is not here to play. The communists, ANC and its babies are going to pay for their anti-Semitic, for their racist, anti-Zionist views that they've been having. And it's high time that they pay. They've caused large unemployment because of their racist policies such as BEE, EEA, EWC, and billable. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story from the White House. Well, the rumors, rather, from the White House is sanctions are starting to look very possible on South African leaders. It seems like something that could happen in the next couple of months, which means Julius Malema's little travel story that he had with the United Kingdom is only going to be a small thing. So this is the Western world finally fighting back. It's about time. Till next time, bye. Oh, also before I forget, I will be doing a live later tonight, Friday. Yep, we'll speak live on my YouTube channel about this and we'll break it down. Sorry for this impromptu video. I just thought I should shoot it while I'm about to go to the studio and shoot something on State of the Nation. So check that out as well. And also attend State of the Nation's business breakfast next week. It's Wednesday or Tuesday, but it's on the 16th. There'll be Rob Herzog, JJ Tabane, Mike Sham. I'll be a part of the audience. So you can come and greet and have a chat with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to support that side as well. And like I said, don't forget to sign up for membership. It's as cheap as 20 Rand. It really helps to keep the channel going, especially to assist in the work that we do in fighting for South Africa. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have today. As well as don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.